Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Jill. I make short commentaries where I slow things down and explore ideas honestly, thoughtfully, and without rushing to an answer. Today, I want to look at two pieces of advice we hear all the time and why they don't always sit comfortably together. Don't take things personally versus trust your feelings. One tells you to create distance, to not let everything land so heavily, to remember that other people's words and actions often say more about them than they do about you. The other tells you to lean in, to listen closely, to treat your emotional responses as meaningful, even protective. And most of us, at some point, have felt caught between the two. Imagine this. You send a message to someone you care about. Hours go by, no response. Then, a short reply finally comes. Brief, flat, maybe even a little cold. Part of you thinks, don't take it personally. They're probably just busy. But another part of you feels something shift. A tightness. A question. Something feels off. So what do? If you ignore your feelings completely, you might miss something real. A change in the relationship. A pattern. A signal worth noticing. But if you take everything personally, every pause, every tone, every word, you can end up carrying weight that was never yours to begin with. Psychologically, this tension makes sense. Our brains are wired for meaning. We are consistently interpreting, scanning, asking, am I safe here? Do I matter here? So when something feels off, your feelings are doing their job. But feelings aren't always facts. Sometimes they're shaped by past experiences, old wounds, or fear of disconnection. So the question becomes, what if the goal isn't to choose one over the other, but to let them work together? Don't take things personally doesn't mean shut down your feelings. And trust your feelings doesn't mean believe every interpretation they offer. Maybe it looks more like this. You notice the feeling. You don't dismiss it. But you don't immediately build a story around it either. You get curious instead of certain. Something felt off there. Is that about them? About me? or something in between. Because sometimes your feelings are pointing to something important, and sometimes they're asking for reassurance, not confirmation. Here's a small everyday moment. You're in a conversation and someone interrupts you. You feel a flash of irritation, maybe even hurt. You could think, they don't even respect me. Or you could pause and wonder, did they really realize they cut me off? Or were they just excited to respond? Same feeling, different directions. One leads to distance, the other leaves room for understanding. Neither ignores what you felt. So maybe the balance is this. Let your feelings be information, not immediate conclusions. And let other people's behavior be data, not automatic judgments about your worth. Because not everything is about you. But some things are worth paying attention to. And maybe this is the deeper layer. When you take everything personally, you hand other people quiet control over how you feel. But when you ignore your feelings completely, you disconnect from the very system designed to guide you. So the work isn't about becoming unaffected. And it's not about becoming hyper-aware. It's about becoming accurate. Accurate enough to pause. Accurate enough to question. Accurate enough to say, this mattered, but what does it actually mean? Because your feelings are signals, not spotlights. They're meant to point, not define. If this gave you something to think about, hold on to that. Not everything deserves your energy, but the right things deserve your honesty. And over time, that quiet distinction between what's yours and what isn't becomes a kind of freedom. Take care of your attention. It quietly shapes your life. And take care of yourself. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me today. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.